It's your boy Eric, aka Young God, coming to you live in a pink dungeon. Man, get it to you real raw rugged, man. And we back in here with another review. This is that Mick Jenkins, the healing component. We'll get straight into it. But before we get into it, y'all already know my review brought to you by goddamn Pizza Hut. Hey, man. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into it. The first track, the healing component, it starts out by like, he talking to some chick. Excuse me. He talking to some chick about love and what is love and can you do this with love. Is the whole theme of this is about love. We'll get into that later, but I just want to talk about the first track in the bars, man. Like, I had to stop this track so many times because it's not fair, man. The writing ability that he has is just not fair to the opponents of everybody in the rap game. Like, it's not fair, bro. Like, what he's saying, like, man. And for those looking at me sideways, you gotta stop sleeping on the profile. What? That's crazy, bro. Cause you know when nigga goddamn sideways profile, goddamn take a mugshot that turns aside, that nigga man, that was ridiculous, bro. I'm pretty sure he didn't even think of this, but when you know you go to sleep, most niggas sleep on their sides, so you looking at them sideways, the profile. Bro, what, bro? Who's thinking of that, bro? That was one of my favorite lines of this year. That's a fucking bar right there. Then he follows it up with jawline, show him I can take a punch. That was a bar too right there. But because you know when you can turn to the side, you can see the jawline. But hey, I don't know if I can agree with that. You know what I'm saying? Because the right nigga hit Mick Jenkins. Hey man, nigga go oops upside his head. Nigga jawline gonna be looking goddamn a puzzle piece. Nigga gonna have to connect the pieces back together. Hey, nigga gonna have to pick up the pieces. And nigga gonna have to pick up the pieces like goddamn Tracy Morgan on Martin, man. Like, hey man, so stay away from getting punched in the jaw, you know what I'm saying? I want my dog jaw to be, I want my dog to have a Kanye, you know what I'm saying? They go in the booth, and you gotta be talking like that and shit, man. Hey, stay away from getting punched in the jaw, man. I don't want you to think you goddamn got the incredible chin of an Iron Man, you know what I'm saying? Cause you don't. Hey, man, they come through breaking jaw, man. I don't want you to do that, but, fucking amazing first track right here, man. Then he started talking about what is love at the end of the track. But I kind of want to get into that later. But let's keep going. Spread love. Spread love, spread love, spread love. Spread love, spread love, spread love. I fuck this right here. This is really smooth, laid back. Just talking about spreading love, man. Like basically saying it's free to spread love. Why spread hate when love is, you know, obviously better than hate. So I really did enjoy this right here. I'm on my positive vibes. And hey, I appreciate him from also being with his positive vibes. Shout out to Mick Jenkins. Number 3, Daniel's Bloom. I fuck with this. It's that holla at me, I could pray for you. I bet you could pray for me. Yeah, it's basically they just saying like it's not a lot of hope. You know what I'm saying? What I took from it is not a lot of hope, but he's saying that the best we can do is pray, and I could do that. You could do that. So let's pray for each other. If we can't do nothing else, let's pray for each other. So I'm not sure what the meaning of the title means, but I can appreciate that, you know what I'm saying? He's saying, hey, just pray for me, I pray for you, you know what I'm saying? I pray for you, you pray for me, I need you to survive. Hey, what y'all doing? That's a classic gospel song right there, man. And then you have the black man come out of nowhere, I pray for you, I pray for me, I need you. Hey, man. Hey, shout out to that song. That song is classic. Any nigga know what I'm talking about? Hey, shout out to you, because you might be the realest nigga living. Strange Love. This is an interesting song right here. Basically talking about loving yourself. And he was saying, like, that's strange. That's crazy that people think loving yourself is a strange thing. Like, hey, I love myself. You should also love yourself. And niggas like, I don't know about that. So that was really interesting. Talking about self-love right here. Not about loving other people, but self-love is really important, because if you don't love yourself, you could. I don't believe it. If you don't love yourself, you can't love nobody else. Because you can love other people, but when you don't love yourself, you start to lose yourself. And when you lose yourself and start to try to worry about this guy, this girl, this person, this that, and the fourth, you're gonna lose yourself and you're gonna lose your mind. You know what I'm saying? Mental health is really important, people. So love yourself before you try to love the next person. Because when you love that next person, you put so much into them, and you haven't put that same amount of effort into yourself. You're going to start doing things very irrational and very crazy, and you're just not going to be in the right frame of mind. So always love yourself, people. That is a little word from me right there. Always love yourself. This is a pretty good song. The bars in here, wow, man, the pressure is massive. I try to be a saint, but I can't be Drew Brees. I've never been that passive. Come on. Come on. What else? What else, man? What else? What else, man? Come on, man. That was different, man. That nigga say he never been Drew Brees. He never been that pat, man. That was a bar right there, man. I appreciated that. Standing banding with my brothers like I'm Nicholas Jonas. Nigga called him by his goddamn government name. Hey, nigga ain't even call him Nicky Nick, man. Nigga call him goddamn Nicholas. You know what I'm saying, man? Like goddamn Santa Claus, man. Nigga called him Nicholas like he was goddamn old Saint Nick, man. Nigga called him Nicholas like he was Santa Claus, man. I like that right there. That was a bar. What he said, how can black man not be confused? We was hung from these trees, now we abusing them. I was like, whoa, that was different, man. Basically saying, you know, niggas was lynched from trees, and now we abusing these same trees the same way the white people, same way the white man, same way the white man abused the trees when the brothers in the 50s was getting lynched. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's my black power voice. I love doing the black power voice. Brother, the white man don't want you to know that the black man is God. I love doing that voice, but that was a very introspective bar. Basically saying we abusing the trees, basically like the white people was abusing trees on us. So that's an interesting little look out on things right there. Even though he's talking about how much he loves weed, he can also step back and admit that it can also be abused. So hey, that's pretty good. Everything can be abused. This type of love. Now this is also interesting. Basically saying that you don't love everybody the same, and that's a Snapple top fact. When you in a relationship with old girl and it's the other old girl, they gonna get loved differently because one, they two different people, two, they like two different things. So the way you love goddamn Portia ain't gonna be the same way you love Keisha. You know what I'm saying? Because Keisha ain't into all what Portia into. So you gotta balance that out. And plus, they're gonna bring out different type of emotions from you. You know what I'm saying? The way what you stuff you would have did with Portia ain't stuff you gonna do with this girl right here. Y'all might be Portia is probably just in it staying in the house. Keisha like to goddamn go out everywhere. Y'all have adventures, you know what I'm saying? She may be freaky, she might, you know what I'm saying? So there's different ways to love people. And I was interested, I never thought about it that way, but that's a factor right there. So I appreciate that little skit. Track number 6, what is this? Drowning featuring Bat Not Good. I appreciate this. When a real hold you down, you better drown, right? This is a hard right here. This is basically a very, very eerie beat. It sounded like some goddamn Screaming Jay Hawkins shit. Thought I was about to get Screaming Jay Hawkins a goddamn scream. I didn't know what was going on. It was very, very dark. This was very, very dark beat. I appreciate it though. I like this. Track number 7, As Seen in, I have no idea how to pronounce this. It was an okay song featuring The Mind. I just didn't really like the hook like that as The Mind did, but he actually made it up on a following track. But I don't know, it was an okay song. Communicate featuring Ryan Lene. This is what I feel like Gold Link wants to do with his music. It was very jiggy, you know what I'm saying? And hey, gotta do a little soda on that, you know what I'm saying, man? You do a little soda. Hey, that was hard right there. I fuck with it. I feel like that's what Gold Link want to do, and I feel like if he really wants to do that, he should listen to the song. And then when the beat first came on, I knew it was a K Tronada beat. You could tell a K Tronada beat from a mile away. It's not a bad thing because he got his little unique sound because nobody don't sound like K Tronada. So thumbs up to K Tronada. Track number 9, Plug. This was a hard right here, man. It's that I keep water for the trees. He likes to intertwine water and weed a lot, I see. That's like his thing. He was mainly a water guy. He did talk about weed on a couple of his last projects, but now it's brought up way more, and he's intertwining weed and water. It's interesting. I would love to know the thought process on why weed and water, like, are those essential to his life? You know? I don't know. That's interesting. It's just an interesting answer. I don't know. I never thought about that until I'm talking about this, but I fuck with this song. This was hard. 1,000 Zans featuring The Mind. This was hard right here, man. What he said, all this water in me, I just pray to God bless my levees. That was a bar right there, man. Because, you know, when, you know, like some places have the levees and they broke, you know, the water. That was, hey, I don't know why he thinking like if his levees break, like he gonna like, his water gonna break and he's gonna like release a baby or some shit. Baby gonna be named goddamn Aqua THC and shit, man. Hey, I don't know, man, but I fucks with this track. Prosperity. This also featuring The Mind, and this is where he made up on the hook. I really did like this hook right here. It was a really good hook. Not too much to say about it, but I really did like the hook. Talking about the gold chains and the pinky ring. Nah, I fuck with that. Fall Through. This is hard. I love the beat. The beat was just it's very fall through. It's like when I read the title, I was hoping for it to be like this. I don't know why. And it delivered. I fuck with it. Track number 13, Love Robert Ory. Shot from the corner like Robert Ory. I love a good Robert Ory bar, man. You know what I'm saying? I fucks with this. Featuring J Stack. J Stack sounded like J. Cole mixed with Blue. You know what I'm saying? So I was pretty interested in a little combination right there. The beat was very 90s boom bap-ish. I love that. So that was a thumbs up right there. Track number 14, Angels featuring No Name and Xavier Omar. What did I say about this? I like No Name Gypsy flow. I like the way she flows on beats and stuff. It's like spoken word, but she's still snapping. She'd be like, I just got my hair done in the weekend, but the weekend just came. I mean, my weave is playing, but I came through with the same. I mean, Gucci Mane is playing on the TV while I'm playing the game. I done played in the rain while I mixed with the snow. I hope you know the flow is so ghost like the show on the stars. You know, I am a star. I got the power. I'd be like, oh God, she be goddamn cooking, goddamn, man. She be cooking, man. I fucks with No Name Gypsy. This is a pretty good song right here, but very, very introspective bar right here. If you've never been alone, how you know yourself? Think about it, man. Think about it. If you've never been alone and sat there and literally talked to yourself and thought about your life and you thought about everything that went on, if you were surrounded by everybody, if you just living life, you don't know who you are, because when people start to get famous and living a life and partying, doing drugs, doing all this, and they start becoming a new person, they don't know who themselves are anymore. You have to relearn yourself sometimes. You gotta sit down, cause you change. You know what I'm saying? I've been the same person outside of me, but most of y'all niggas change. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta sit down and think to yourself like, who am I now? You know what I'm saying? People change over the couple 5 years. You change every 5 years. Most times niggas change. So you gotta sit down about more than that, but I'm saying the 5 year mark, you a different nigga. So you gotta sit down and just think about who am I? But by yourself, you know what I'm saying? So that was a real cool bar right here, man. He made me think a lot during this, and I appreciate it. I didn't appreciate the you should love yourself till you Marilyn Manson blow yourself. No, that was weird. I don't know what Mick was thinking about on that one, man. Mick. I don't know what you was on with that one. If you're not gonna blow myself, sir, I don't know what you on right there. And you're gonna cut my ribs out and blow myself? No, sir. Track number 15 though, Fucked Up featuring Mike Anthony. This is a pretty good closer right here. Nothing too much to say about the closer, but it was pretty good, and I enjoyed this. It's a very deep thinking album, and y'all tell me how y'all felt about it. And so then y'all already know I say what I mean and I mean what I say. Haters gonna hate him. Players gonna play, man. How that's your bar.